What's going on, guys? It's me again, Harvey, back again with another episode of Idle Conversations. Today we're out riding, just enjoying the view, enjoying the silence, and enjoying the weather, really. Perfect weather. Helps me clear my head, you know? Anyway, you guys probably noticed that there's a few bits and pieces of aftermarket parts on the bike. And, you know, it's something I installed way before I decided to start this YouTube channel. Luckily for me, or for you, for everyone, anyway. Luckily, I recorded the whole thing. It's nothing extravagant, nothing high production value, really just a camera, a tripod, me, and a set of hand tools doing my thing. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to show you guys what it entails to install a Clubman handlebars and a bunch of other modifications or aftermarket parts on the bike. So first thing, the Clubman handlebars. It's not designed for the Triumph Speed 400, but we kind of just made it work along with these grips. They were actually designed for a Ducati. It's a Ducati Scrambler grips, but it's the same size as the handlebar, so why not, right? And then these side mirrors or bar end mirrors from Motogadget. I love these mirrors, man. It's nice. I mean, the aesthetic, spot on. The function, also spot on. Only thing I really had a challenge with installing this thing was, I don't know if they were actually made for a 7/8 handlebar, because I did have to give it some gentle love during the install. So, no biggie, it worked out. And then I also installed a set of Amazon frame sliders, not frame sliders, bar end sliders, which came with its own quirks during the install. Basically, the manufacturer didn't pack the thing well, or I guess the quality control on packaging is poor because it was missing some hardware. So no biggie. I took a quick trip to Home Depot. I think no install is complete without a quick trip to Home Depot anyway, so whatever. Couple things though, just wanted to go over with you guys why I decided to swap my handlebars for these Clubman sets. Obviously, top reason for me was the looks. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it just works great with the whole cafe racer aesthetic. So yeah, that's one of my first reasons. Second of all is, you know, it helps the position being leaned forward helps controlling wind for some reason, or fighting the wind when you're going 60, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour. You know, that wind is serious, especially here on the island. Whenever I ride the freeway and, you know, we're close to the coast, obviously the wind can be very brutal. So yeah, having myself lean forward really helps maintain control of the bike. I don't find myself having to, fight the wind. I can stay relaxed up top, you know? And then the third reason, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of find this more comfortable. This riding position where I'm a little bit hunched forward, it helps me kind of load up the front, versus my whole weight being in the back. I feel like it helps more with my back for some reason, and it helps me maintain my posture when riding. So yeah, 3 reasons on deciding why I chose to go with the Clubman handlebars. I didn't want to go full clip on, mainly because I might have been too far forward, I might have been down here instead. Maybe that would have, messed up my back even more. So here's the install video. Alright, strap up. We're gonna speed ram through the install. This is my struggle in installing the handlebars. Spoiler alert, it fought back. Anyway, the usual disassembly. Here's a clip of the handlebars, the stock handlebars coming off, and test fitting the Lossa Engineering Clubman Handlebars. You'll see here that I'm putting shims. Apparently, the stock handlebars were 1 inch in diameter and it tapered to 7/8 towards the handles. So yeah, I had to install shims to really clamp the handlebar down. Alright, so we're test fitting here. I didn't quite like the angle, so I had it pointed down a little bit more, and that worked out for me. There we go. Yup. Checking for clearance. And of course, I forgot to install all the other pieces before tightening it down, so yeah. Well, little backstory though, this is my first time wrenching on a bike, so spare me the judgment, please. I mean, I do have some background in wrenching. I used to own a Subaru, and let's just say it got me into enough trouble for me to get rid of it. Anyway, you'll see here I'm trying to mark the guide pins for the switches. Of course, this is a universal handlebar, so I did have to drill the pilot holes for the guide pins. You know how they say about drilling or cutting stuff is you measure twice and do it once, right? So that's kind of what I did here. And I gotta say, it worked out. So this is the pain right here. So on the clutch side, the guide pin is located underneath. And your boy was too lazy to remove the handlebars and drill it, so I ended up in an awkward angle drilling the thing. Not too bad though, it was done in like a minute or so. There you go. Next we worked on are the grips. I kind of used the hairspray that we had laying around in the bathroom to act as an adhesive. And now you're seeing me struggle to install the Motogadget bar end mirrors. Yeah, it just won't fit for some reason. So I ended up looking for a mallet, which I did not have, of course. So we ended up using a ball hitch to hammer it in place, because that's what dads do. We make things work, right? There you go. And ta-da! So essentially at this point the clutch side is done. Alright, here's the throttle side, hammered the bar and mirrors in, and we got straight to setting up the mirrors. And of course the Amazon bar end sliders did not come with the bolts needed to tighten it. So yeah, after the install was complete, I went straight to Home Depot and get the hardware needed to install the throttle side sliders. But yeah, that's the install. It wasn't too bad, honestly. So, a couple things I wanted to show you guys here. As for what's done to the bike, we've got the Autolog design seat cowl, pretty straightforward install, and then Lossa Engineering Clubman Handlebars. Like I said, it's, you know, it works. We also got here the Biltwell grips. I like a brown color. And then the Motogadget bar end mirrors. They're nice. I mean, apparently this piece right here is actually aluminum and not mirror. Bar end sliders from Amazon. It's got its quirks, man. I mean, it came with missing bolts. But no install day is complete without a trip to Home Depot, is what they say, right? So yeah, that's that. And then lastly, we've got the British Customs exhaust cutout here. Basically gets rid of the mufflers. And yeah, if you want your bike to sound, I guess, aftermarket, just take off your mufflers. That's like the closest you'll get to a sound check on this thing. I mean, if anything, I feel like it's more of aesthetics that this completes, because it does look unfinished if you just take off your mufflers. So that's that. So I wanted to talk to you guys about running on fumes or finding quiet. You know, to me personally, some days, or most days actually, riding is pretty much the most quiet that I get. You know, most days it's emails. Oh shit. Bleep. Most days it's emails, phone calls, meetings, grocery runs, and having to answer questions like what happened to my chicken nuggets from the night before. I ate it. That's why you don't have it anymore. You know? Anyway. The truth is, no one's gonna hit pause on your life and hand you that time that you need to fill your own cup or fill your own tank. You're gonna have to make that happen. You know? Sorry. Wardrobe malfunction. There we are. Truth is, everyone's running their own race. Everyone's facing their own challenges, same as you. That's why you need to fill your own tank, your own cup. I learned that recently, and that's why I'm doing this. You know, I just got done with a 2-hour ride, and honestly, I feel refreshed. You know? So what's draining your tank lately? What's draining your cup? And what do you do to refill or refuel? Do you like blast music, go to the gym, work out? If you had that time exactly the way you wanted it, what would you do with it? Drop it down below. No judgment. Empty a little out of that cup so you're ready to fill it up with whatever's next. I'm genuinely curious. Because I know I'm not the only one going through this. That's exactly why I created this channel. Anyways, Lossa Engineering Clubman Handlebars. It wasn't made for the Triumph Speed 400, but it is for my Speed 400 now. I'll see you guys next week. Looking forward to another week. Refreshed, refueled. This ride really helped me out this week. Okay, aloha.